Right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the channel. This is Mr. Bug Guy. I'm Adam. So, today we're going to talk about the Topline Maxx cable. On my other channel, VW Bug Guy, which couldn't get back in it, I talked about the roller pedal that Topline offers. Topline is out of, I want to say, Anaheim, California. Well, they offer an accelerator cable called the Maxx cable. As you can see here, Topline is a Maxx cable, MAX. Let's see if I can get it up there where you can see it. Yeah, you can see it a little bit there. All right, this cable is 1/8" stainless steel. This thing is tough. And if you purchase one of these, they're about $15, and I think it's about $10 for shipping and handling. If you see the end right there, well, let's get that around where you can see it. Aggravating thing. You see the end there, it's got a hole in it. Well, they've got the hardware. They got a nut and bolt, a couple nuts, a couple washers, and a bolt. Well, I've got one I've had for 10 years or so. They have changed it up a little bit, so as you can see on the instructions, it's a little beefier. The end is a little beefier. All right. Now, it's got the instructions that'll work on your early model Volkswagens. It'll work on your later model Volkswagens. It'll work on a stock pedal. It'll work on an aftermarket pedal. So, in this thing, it won't break. It won't come off. Like I said, this is 1/8 of an inch stainless steel. This is the last cable you will ever own. I started using these a long time ago. I changed one, not because it broke, because the end just went. So they make them in two sizes. They make a 9-foot length, and they make another one. 15 feet maybe. Well, they make one for the Volkswagen, for the Beetle, and the van, or the Type 2. Make one for the Type 1, Type 3, Type 4 probably, and they make one, the longer one. Now, when I bought my original one several years ago, all they had was the long one, and you had to cut it. You had to solder the end so it would work. Now, this will fit in your barrel nut with no problem. And what I usually do is on the end, when it sticks out, it'll stick out on a Beetle about that far. I just left mine. I'll either take a vacuum plug, pop it on there, or take some electrical tape, Super 33 plus or Super 88, so the heat doesn't affect it, the cold doesn't affect it. So that's what I use. And either or will work. And it's got detailed instructions with pictures. Who doesn't like pictures? So, and I bought two of these. I bought one for my 72 Super Beetle, and I bought another one. I bought another one that I'm going to send with some other stuff to a friend of mine. And, you know, we've hadn't known each other long, and, you know, some people are saying, well, why are you doing this? Well, yeah, we've had some conversations. I've helped him out. He's had some questions about electrical work, and we talk about Volkswagen some, and we talk about different things. And, you know, I've been going through some things lately, and I'm good now. But, so, you know, just talking to him, not bringing up what I'm going through, but just talking to him has helped me. And I consider him a close friend. And his wife, I don't know her that well, but, you know, I believe when you're married, the two become one, so she's a close friend as well. So sometime toward the end of the month, I'll be sending this cable along with some other stuff for him, and just kind of show my appreciation. And, you know, I'm not mentioning any names. When they see this video, they'll know exactly what I'm talking to. And you know, names are not important. And, you know, I've sent other people parts because they needed it, and I had it, and I sent it to them. How much owe you? Don't worry about it. One guy said, just pay for the shipping. The shipping was like $25 because he needed the trim on the hood. I said, I got the whole set. So I don't need the whole set. I just need the hood trim. You can't get the hood trim by itself. So now I'm short a piece of hood trim, but that's fine. So I sent that out to him. I said, depending on what the shipping is, you just pay me for the shipping. And the shipping was $25. He sent me $25, no problem. I mean, we're good. You know, I just try to help people. And that's what it's all about. And, you know, I wouldn't have met my friend that I'm talking about, that I'm sending this stuff to, if it hadn't been for Volkswagen. And, you know, I met him through my, you know, the Volkswagens and people. I've met a lot of people, you know, through our love of Volkswagens. I mean, you know, this is a wonderful community, and, you know, it brings us all together. We come from different areas, different backgrounds, so on and so forth. And that's the wonderful thing, because we have common ground. Clover, you need to be careful with that. You'll get a hook in you. Granddaughter's out here, and she's in my tackle box, which she does not need to be in my tackle box. I'm taking them fishing tomorrow. Lord help me, and please pray for me. But I'm taking them fishing tomorrow. And, you know, it's important to do things with kids. They helped me on the Volkswagen. Matter of fact, my granddaughter Clover, she helped me put the carburetors and set up the linkage on my engine back here. And I can't wait to fire this thing up, tune it up. I'll probably upset the neighbor, but hey, you know, if I get it tuned up, then I consider that a win-win. But anyhow, enough of that. So, you're thinking with shipping and everything, it's going to be about $20, $25. I bought two. It cost me $10 for shipping. I don't know if it's $1 for shipping. Like I said, this is stainless steel. This is tough. And when you put it in the tunnel, I'll just take a rag, put a little grease in there, axle grease or something, and just run that cable through there. Or as you're pushing it, run it through that rag, and it'll lubricate that thing. And that just helps. And I guarantee you, you will not break this. And the best part about this, if you do break it, if for some reason you do break the thing, they have a lifetime warranty. You send it back, they'll send you a new one. So, I mean, this thing is tough. I have not broken one. Like I said, I had to replace one.
What are you doing, Gertrude?
I'm talking about a Maxx cable.
Okay.
So, John Chabot, I think is, and I hope I pronounced that right. He owns Topline Parts, and they sell a lot of stuff. Super Beetles. They sell accessories. They sell. You can get shocks and springs and struts and front end stuff. I mean, it's just. I mean, it's mainly for the Super Beetle. But what, Clover?
Why do you have life jacket?
Because Mr. Henry got a boat and we go fishing. Sorry, that's what happens when you got grandchildren. She wanted to help me with a video, but that's good, because, you know, we get to spend time together, and that is what is important. So, just a little bit about the Maxx cable. Would you get your big head out of the way, you chucklehead? It's got all the hardware in it, and the cable that I have, they have recently changed. Even when I got the second one a little while ago, they have recently changed it. It was a combination head screw, flat and Phillips. Stop. This one here is an Allen head on this one, so it's, you know, they've made some changes, made it a little beefier. And I guarantee you, if you invest just a little bit of money in this, you will not be disappointed. I mean, this thing is the cat's meow. So, just a little thing from Topline. You know, check out their website. They got good stuff there. Everything I've ever bought from them, I've never had a problem with. So, check it out. You know, you may not like it, you may, but I'm telling you, 1/8" stainless steel, that sucker ain't gonna break. So, hope everybody enjoyed this. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment down in the comment section. That's working now. And I'm working on getting my Movie Maker app going. So, you know, instead of me doing my own memes, you know, I can insert some. So, but I wanted to go ahead and get this video out. So remember, in closing, remember, it takes a lot more effort to be ugly to somebody than it does to be kind. So, be kind to people.